So whenever I was in college, I went to a conservative Christian university, and among my group of friends, what I found was that people were pretty nervous to talk about sex, didn't know what kind of questions to ask around just sexual health. And so I was fascinated by that and wanted to provide them with that information. I got married pretty young. I was 19 or 20. Can't remember, but I couldn't drink. I remember that. I wasn't legally allowed to drink. My husband and I then ended up having sexual challenges, and so we sought out therapy, we sought out doctors, and we were told what I hear a lot, there's nothing wrong with you physically. So we kept getting passed from therapist to therapist, and I just thought how unfortunate that was, that there wasn't resources for people to go to get the help that they needed or that I felt like they deserved. If we're experiencing this, I know we're not the only ones, so how do we help other people? So I went to school to be a therapist, to be a counselor, and sex therapy as well. I started my practice back in 2011. Today, we have had a group practice for 3 years. And what I found was that the more people that we could train to be sex therapists, the more people in the area could be helped. And so that's one of the reasons why we wanted to open up this space for more of an atmosphere for more people to get help. So one thing that I don't do is I don't have sex with my clients, which a lot of people think. What we do is talk therapy, and we just guide you through whatever challenges you're going through. So that looks like being in a new relationship and not knowing how to communicate about what you want sexually, maybe not even knowing what you do like sexually. So how do we navigate even a sex conversation with most people don't even know how to have? What does it look like when you're not able to have intercourse or able to have sex, or there's pain, or you have erectile dysfunction? What happens when there's an affair that happens or a sexual addiction that pops up, pornography? What does it look like when you have kids that come into the mix and you just don't even have time to have sex? What happens when you're empty nesters and you haven't communicated for 20 plus years and now you don't know how to reconnect with each other? And so we're here to help you figure out what tools are going to be helpful, navigate what society is saying versus what you're actually needing and wanting in your relationship, how the body works, how the mind works. We're trying to put it all into a place that helps you feel empowered in your relationship, helps you feel grounded, and helps you really feel normal, because what you're experiencing is usually pretty normal. We also go out into the community and do free educational experiences. We do a lot of Q&As and free Q&As so that not only are people who are paying for the service get that information, but also we provide that free service out into the Cincinnati area for people who might not be able to afford or come to therapy. We see a wide variety of clients. A large population is faith-based. We also see couples, individuals, the LGBTQ community. Our biggest thing is just wanting to be inclusive and creating a really safe space for whoever walks through the door, whatever you're struggling with. We know how difficult it is from a lot of different perspectives, and so we want to be here for you in a really safe, non-judgmental place.